You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow.
In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program on Riotcast. All right. And here's your host, Dave McDonough.
Booyah! That's right. It's mine now, Stuart Scott. What? Booyah! Davey Mac Sports Program live Tuesday night, February 11th.
Yeah.
Or if you're listening on the old iTunes and Riotcast, Eastside Dave Country, it's the date when you're listening, for Christ's sakes. My name is Eastside Dave, Davey Mac, the Sports Master.
He's the one that we bet after.
With me, as always, to my left, Mr. Tardy, Chris Pepper Stanley. I guess he's not really to my left. There's no one sitting next to me. He will be here in a matter of seconds. He just texted me, walking over now. I just wrote back K. I don't even say okay anymore. I just write back K like that.
Your hip.
Yeah. Also with me, the engineer extraordinaire, one of the greatest human beings on the planet Earth, Shadow. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, the most talented fucking keyboardist of all time, Roy Schaefer Hamburger. And he just walked in, Chris Schaefer Pepper Stanley.
Call me.
I also want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to the first ever Davey Mac Sports Program pre-show, which the Ustream audience was treated to. One of the worst 6 minutes in the history of radio, which is why we'll probably be doing it again next week. Hello!
Yeah.
Gabe and Zach decided to do a little pre-show because that's what we do now. You know, it's not just sports, Peppy Hamburger.
It's never just been sports.
In radio now, we like a nice pre-show and post-show. So you weren't here, but we ordained Gabe and Zach to host a pre-show. Let me tell you something. I learned a lot about Yappy Bird, or what the fuck?
Flappy
Bird. I learned a lot.
Flappy Bird.
I learned a lot about Flappy Bird.
It's
my
an
friend.
awful game.
It was great. And then after that 30 seconds or so of learning about Flappy Bird, dead fucking air. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, you chose to put them on there, didn't you?
Oh, it was a debacle. But
all right, Dave.
You guys will be here next week, yeah? For the pre-show?
Hey!
Yeah! Next week, I'm going to give you some show prep.
So it went really badly, and you decided to put them on again.
Yeah!
Now, Dave, this is the first time I've seen you since last week.
Yeah, Pepper? A little kiss, right?
You're completely clean-shaven. You look like you've gone back in time 10 years.
I've gone back in time. Let me show the Ustream audience
Incredibly young
the
looking.
face of a handsome gentleman.
Sure, get up there, Dave.
I'll tell you right now, I prefer you with the beard.
Yeah.
But you look incredibly young now
Yeah.
without the facial hair.
Gorgeous.
Now you're flailing around like I guess you could say a tard. Now he's pantomiming masturbating.
I don't know what to do. Coming up, we have a very big announcement to make.
Do we?
Regarding Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Great.
And lots of other things. By the way, Pepper, one other thing. A huge sports story. Big-time athlete just died. And
Who?
I got the breaking news from the Davey Mac pre-show. Oh, that's right. Shirley Temple. Three-time Olympic gold medalist Shirley Temple.
Zero
dead.
time. Dead at the age of 80 fucking 4.
What are
was 86.
86.
Sad day, huh?
Am I the only one that thought she was dead like a really long
Who
time ago?
didn't? Who didn't? Fucking Thomas Edison directed her goddamn movies. I mean, what the fuck? It was. She didn't even make picture movies. You still had to use a fucking viewfinder to see a Shirley Temple. Why the hell would that woman be alive?
Yeah, I thought she was dead. I had no idea.
Right?
Like, is Tom Collins alive? Because
I don't know.
It's an old drink.
Someone's gonna tell me that. I'm sure someone's gonna tell me Humphrey fucking Bogart is still alive and kicking and doing the Casablanca thing.
He's a robot.
So Olympic fever is with us.
You watching?
I am watching. I have a couple thoughts. First of all, NBC has ripped us off. They also do a pre-show for the Olympics. Instead of the brilliant geniuses of Gabe and Zach,
Thank you.
they choose Bob fucking Costas. Right?
We're doing the pre-show after they already did, but they're ripping us off.
We started it. We started it right here. And they obviously have access to a time machine. NBC's owned by GE,
tape delay.
which manufactures arms and futuristic gizmos. Pepper, Bob Costas is scaring me. Did you see his fucking face? When did he turn into JR from the WWF?
Yeah, pink eye.
It's getting worse.
Almighty.
It's getting worse
The
every
guy's
day.
fucking Jim Ross. I'm half expecting him to talk about, giving double knobbing knockers during the bobsled competition.
slobber
I
knocker.
wish Stone Cold would show up at the Olympics.
First of all, NBC's trying to hide Bob Costas' clear stroke face with glasses. Like, as if we're not going to be able to see his eyes. You have to get fucking full-on Chris Pepper Stanley goddamn blue blockers in order to hide what's going on in his eyes.
I was thinking that he probably wears contacts, and now he can't. So now he has to wear
Something
those
is going on in
glasses.
his eye. And I think that they said he's not even working tonight. Matt Lauer is.
He got pulled.
Because he's all fucked up and obviously he has the chlamydia.
He's in fucking Sochi. They can't get the goddamn medication he needs to clear up that eye
they
problem.
can barely get you a pack of goddamn Twizzlers in Sochi. And I'm telling you, this fucking Bob Costas, he's looking weird. And also, Bob, and I've said this before, Bob, your whole entire life, you had light brown hair. Now that you're getting old and gray is coming in, why dye it jet Gene Simmons black?
He thinks it looks good, dude.
Yeah.
And I think it looks good.
I like it too.
But do you understand? Even as a young man, he never had that type of black hair. It would be the same as me coming in. Hey, Pep, I got the same hair color as you, Pepper.
Be a little different.
It would be like a fucking single white female if you came in. If I wore like a black sweatshirt.
Yeah, do it.
God damn it. My fucking landlady is in my ass. I'm gonna fucking kill that fucking bitch.
I've never threatened to kill anyone.
You have a nice landlady? Or is it landlord?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is it nice? Are they nice? Just tell me they're nice.
because New York landlords are always universally awesome.
No, because I
people,
mean,
you know?
I've said on the air that my Astoria Queen's landlady was a fucking old cunt. I'm sorry to use that language, and she used to spy and always tell me to do things, to turn it down. So I learned. I had a basement apartment. You saw it.
Yeah, you were like in a 2-family home.
Yeah, and it was like, I know you've mentioned dirt floors, which always makes me feel bad about
I've always
myself.
said it looked like a Salvation Army. It looked because it was just filled with crazy crap that was old and broken.
It's like a pedophile den, is the way I look at it. That's calling Mr. Harvey. For those Deadly Bones fans out there, I don't know if people saw that flick.
No, Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones. She used to spy on me and do all this shit. Yeah. So because I was in the basement, I knew my bedroom window was right by her garden.
Yeah.
So when she decided to garden, I would purposely go in there and jerk off.
Oh, wow.
Because she could do nothing about it. I'm in my bedroom.
You would do that anyway. You think it turns you on?
I know, but I would absolutely, I would make noises, put on the porn real loud, be like, like it wouldn't even sound like jerk off noises. It sounded like a fucking alien was trying to come
You
at
do
me.
that at Skinny Man when you pass out here drunk.
I love Skinny Man Studios so much.
It's a wonderful place.
So I thought that was weird about Bob. Is there any heat? Because obviously, early on, it was how much of a fucking catastrophe Russia and Sochi is and all that.
Well, yeah,
but now that seems to almost have worn off. We're like 4 or 5 days into this thing.
Well, there hasn't been any terrorist attacks yet, so that's what everyone.
I know.
That's what everyone
I'm
was
gonna
really
fucking
freaked
lose
out.
money, by the way, if there's no goddamn terrorist attacks. Okay, I got $50 with somebody.
But now I heard
Catman.
over the last 2 days, it's been like 40 degrees there. So now the snow's turning to crap and everyone's bitching.
Hey, really quick, because I saw you smirk because you like Catman. You like when I bring up my friend Catman.
I've never met him, but
He's
do
from
like,
New Jersey.
I like when he gets mentioned.
Yeah. Catman looks exactly like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That's sad.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman died on Super Bowl Sunday, and Catman was scheduled to come over to my house.
But he
and so
died?
I was going to be like a thing of like, hey, Philip Seymour Hoffman's still alive, and try to trend that, but Catman didn't show up.
It's sad. And what's this story have to do with anything with the Olympics?
I had no idea. No, nothing.
It's usually the things that come out.
So I watched the ice skating competition.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you
Figure
something.
skating or the speed skating?
Figure skating, something controversial. Gals are in good shape, huh? Wow.
What are you talking about? The 15-year-old?
Do you find figure skaters hot though? Because the over makeup thing is the
That's
same
really
way.
unattractive.
The same way I feel about like a fucking Miss America competition. Like we have lots of access to porn. Who the hell in 2014 is looking at the gown section of that show?
Well, they're not trying to be sexy. This is just how it's done. This is the kind of outfit
They should be a little
wear.
more sexy though. A little more grinding, a little more dancing. If I was doing like the couples, I'm gonna go on another limb here. I think a lot of those guys in those couples might be gay. And again, that's not a bad thing.
Don't say that. They're in Russia and it's outlawed.
Yeah, you'll be dead if you do it. If you do any fucking, any dick on dick fucking, you'll be dead.
Did you see the 15-year-old girl?
15-year-old from what country?
The
'Cause
Russian.
The Russian?
girl.
You're spinning around on one leg.
Did I
with the other
see?
leg around her head.
Don't even
Listen,
don't
not
even
only
stop.
did I see her, but my fucking Lubriderm and my bounty paper towel saw her
There's no
too.
reason to say this. There's no reason.
So did my Astroglide and my butt plug. They all saw her too. So did the little fucking blow up doll, a little sex frog that I keep in a jar. And then when I really am really fucking horny and high, I just put the sex frog right on my dick and be like, lick away, bitch. Lick away, sex frog. Motherfucker!
This is like True Detective.
I didn't see last night's episode or Sunday's, so please don't.
I'm not
ruin
going
it
to
for
say
me.
anything.
Did they find the killer yet?
Do you want me to tell you?
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Why did you ask?
And by the way, I've had to watch that show 2 or 3 times each because I only watch. I feel like you should only watch True Detective late at night. And it enhances the show. And I'll be honest, late at night now, I'm always high.
Yeah.
So I've forgotten so many fucking things that HBO just had a True Detective marathon. I rewatched the whole thing. I was like, oh my God.
Marathon 3 episodes.
Watching TV is awesome when you're high because A, you enjoy it then, but B, when you forget everything, you can rewatch it and you'll be like, this is just as good as the first time.
No, I've been smoking weed for a while. I know.
You don't smoke every night though, do you?
Almost every night.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I didn't know that. You told me you were stopping with the drugs, but pot doesn't
He's
count,
a
right?
pothead,
Pot doesn't
dude.
count.
Pot doesn't count. Pot's fucking medicine as far as I'm concerned, Daddy.
Really?
Well, they give it to people dying of cancer. I mean, what else the fuck do you call it, Roy?
Medicine.
Roy, how are you and Shono doing today? Last week's episode was mired in controversy, but I think we're doing well today.
I'd say so, yeah.
Shono?
Yeah. Best night of my life. My beard grew back and everything.
I did do the Hitler mustache from last week. I went into work the next day after shaving the entire mustache, but I kept the
And
beard
just the
on.
beard, yeah.
God damn, were people even more horrified of me than usual.
Freaked out?
Freaked the fuck out. And the owner of this business comes in and he's like, "What did you do to your face?" and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not sure that next day I fucking shaved off the beard."
Good.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
well,
wanna
it's
keep
not
this
worth.
job.
Yeah, I can't really get fired from this job.
I didn't think it looked that bad. I didn't think it looked that weird either. But then again, I've known you for a long time.
I just looked like a House of Pain guy. I looked like the 5th House of Pain guy. Like, not Everlast, not his little buddy, but just one of the guys who was there, maybe
A
wearing a little
posse guy.
hat. Yeah, a posse. I was a posse. The other... So what, I mean, what would you say some of the stories? Here are some of the stories to me. Okay? Bodie Miller is this skier.
Choking.
He's been in every Olympics since '98. He has won medals, and I believe he even has
won gold
won a
last
gold.
year?
He has won a gold
In Vancouver?
But the
Or last
absolute
Olympics?
prime time, the number one thing for skiing is the men's downhill.
Yep.
And that's the one that he's been trying to get since '98. He's been in every Winter Olympics since '98, and he choked. He had the worst run of his entire Olympic career.
So- 20 years.
He didn't even medal.
He's been in the Olympics for 20 years.
since '98, 14, 16, whatever the fuck it is.
No,
16,
this is
16.
20th. Oh,
This
no,
is, yes, you're right.
20 years.
This is like his.
Whatever.
Wait.
He's winning. He has a record.
It's math.
This is...
It's
let's
math.
stop it. Right.
Anyway.
Math. Thank you, Gabe.
And I always
welcome,
root
Sean.
for Bodie Miller because he's a big drunkard and he has drug problems.
Does he have drug problems? I didn't know that.
That's the. I don't even think it's a rumor. I think like they know in the early 2000s He says,
I had a
I'm,
feeling.
I'm past all that shit.
His teeth were all fucked
He's like
up.
a Josh Hamilton of fucking skiing. They say that men's downhill is the second biggest watched show
I saw
in
it.
the Olympics. Give me the first.
Figure skating.
Curling.
What kind?
What do you mean? What kind?
Couples, men's, women's,
Yeah, come on.
I'd say women's. Women's
Sean?
single.
The dance one.
dancing?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's summer, Shawno.
No, the dance figure skating.
Oh,
skating.
dance
So you're
figure.
saying couples.
I think that
Yeah,
is figure
couples.
skating.
Couples figure
Couples
skating.
figure skating.
The answer is women's solo figure skating, 50 points to Pepper.
Feels good.
Gabe and Zach, the pre-show hosts, are already up on everyone with 3,000 points after their performance on the pre-show today.
Yeehaw.
I mean, people are just everywhere is talking about it.
Thank you.
And there you go.
Did you watch the biathlon?
Thank you, bro.
What is that? Is that their theme song?
It's their theme song, yeah.
I almost hate that as much as I hate them. It's weird.
What do you mean?
Nothing, Gabe.
I didn't hear it, and I hate them.
They talked about Flappy Bird, and then at one point, Gabe had decided, well, I have nothing else to say. So he looks at Zach. Zach looks back, and just 2 minutes of dead air went past.
I think I went, oof.
I thought it was beautiful.
If anyone wants to check it out, too, eastsidedavecountry.com in the Ustream section. It's probably there as we speak. So if you go to the Ustream or the live video, I call it live video section on Eastside Dave Country, every single one of our shows has been cataloged from start to finish. And unfortunately, Shono talked me into putting Gabe and Zach there.
Yeah.
It was a dress
Why not?
rehearsal.
For posterity.
It's good programming decision.
Working on a demo tape. It was just a dress rehearsal. That's all.
Do you think that the Olympics, going back to my original point, has lost heat? You know me. I'm an Olympics guy.
I've been
I don't
watching
know.
it. I'm watching it every single night. I watched it all weekend
So
long.
am I.
Me too.
I enjoy it. And now curling's starting, and I
But-
really enjoy that as well.
Wait, didn't it start
Well, first of
already,
all,
though?
curling is the greatest thing ever invented.
It's
Curling
really-
is the best because
nice to
everyone
have on.
everyone goes to a bar and plays shuffleboard, and curling is this big fucking shuffleboard on ice, essentially. But my thing, how many of your friends though are watching? Like, I can't talk to any of my friends. No one is watching the fucking Olympics.
Anyone
here.
who comes over to my apartment, I make them watch. Like,
Yeah.
this is-
doesn't count.
but anyone watching on their own, no.
I got money on the curling thing.
Who do you have? Canada.
I got Russia.
I got Canada.
The Netherlands are no joke.
You know, shit.
Netherlands are very
Sweden.
good.
Sweden.
All those Norwegians, they
Norway.
they kick ass. Those Norways.
Goddamn ice up there.
They
They're
have
all
nothing
used
else
to
to
it.
do.
They know how to fucking
What
work on that shit.
what other things has gone on? We haven't
speed
gotten into
skating?
the hockey yet. That starts in week 2.
There's some women's hockey.
There's
but
women's
that's
hockey. Who
not
cares?
entertaining
Who
at all.
That was
cares?
women's?
Speed skating is good.
It was really good last. Actually, this is Tuesday. We're recording this, so Monday night speed skating was pretty great.
Worst sport is cross country skiing because it's just I actually feel sympathy for the people. Why, of all the goddamn sports to train for, why?
Well, it's
you
real-
have to, because they're not skiing. They're literally just walking up a mountain with pieces of wood on their fucking feet.
It's great to watch
it's
as they're.
impossible. Did you see them finish?
As they
collapse,
finished, everyone
yeah.
collapses. Yeah.
Everyone collapsed, and like it was like
And they don't get up.
I thought I was looking at a fucking Jonestown massacre situation, where people had drank fucking poison Kool-Aid over here, Peppy Ham.
It was scary.
They were just like this.
Ow.
Sorry, Gabe. I hit Gabe in the elbow. I'm all excited.
What's the cross country with the rifle? What's that?
That's biathlon.
That's a biathlon.
They do that yet?
Yeah, they did that. They did the women.
Shit,
Yeah,
I
they did
missed
it over
that?
the weekend. Yeah,
Fuck.
Ski,
I enjoy that.
Shoot. Ski, shoot.
I like any event with a gun.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
They should just do it for everything. Like eat breakfast and shoot at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a new Olympic sport. Bam! All right. Well, we have an announcement to make, so I might as well make it here, right? I guess. I don't fucking know. No, you know what? I'm going to give Pepper something that's going to get you very excited because you play fantasy football. Did Giants
I didn't list last season,
Giants
but what's
running
up?
back Andre Brown ever put up numbers for you? Because
Andre Brown's when he's played, when he has been injured,
When he's played.
he's done well. Yeah.
Davey Mac and Stanley Mac met Andre Brown at a car dealership in Ocean Township, New Jersey. 6 people were there.
Nice.
I'm sorry, but the Davey Mac live shows, we've gotten hundreds of people, and this is not bullshit. The live video thing that we did and the birthday party,
Packed.
this
Sold out.
guy had 6 people. He's a champion.
This was advertised. You just run into him.
It was advertised on the radio, which is how I even found out about it. And even that, it was 6 people. I decided to bring in, and we have this cute little Giants doll So I thought that'd be cool for him to sign, and Stan can and everything. So I told Stan, I said, okay, we're gonna give him the Giants doll. He's gonna sign it. And then Stanley goes, is he gonna give it back? So he was all concerned that the guy wouldn't give it back.
Why is your son so distrusting of
No,
people?
I go. I said to him, I'm driving in the car. He's in the back seat. I said to him, I go, how fucking stupid are you? It's an autograph. Of course I'll give it back. God damn it! I didn't say that, Pep.
I hope so.
So I tell him, and he throws the goddamn doll at Andre Brown. And then Andre Brown thought it would be funny. He goes, oh, not even a hello, just an autograph. Just sign the autograph, sign the autograph.
Pretty good,
And I was
Andre.
like, yeah, it's kind of funny. However, your sarcasm is lost on a 4-year-old currently. You do know he's a child. He's not understanding what you're talking about. Anyway, I give him the doll. I took a nice little photo with Andre. That was it. So it was a great thing. Meanwhile, I write, hey, here's my thing with Andre Brown. And I put his name in there so he could see it and retweet it.
Yeah.
He doesn't retweet or favorite the picture. Okay, he's a celebrity. He's an athlete. Fine.
Kind of mean. How many tweets is he getting?
Wait a second. But he must have went to my profile, looked at all the tweets, and finds from 2 weeks ago, and this should be news, from 2 weeks ago, he retweets and favorites a picture I put of me and Tom Brady where Tom Brady was dressed as a cheerleader. That's on the fucking guy's favorites list right now. I think it's Dre Brown 35 for people who want to verify. Dre Brown 35 on Twitter.
That's amazing, man.
I have 2,000 more fucking followers than he does. We gotta get Dre Brown some fucking Twitter followers over here.
We should get him on the show.
We should. You know what's funny? I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'm stupid. Anyway, all right. Here's the announcement. Oh, and I do want to say, by the way, that's the second celebrity retweet in 3 weeks. I gotta give him credit. Barn Owl Bill has been doing phenomenal Photoshop work for me. I come up with a lot of times an idea, not always.
Concept.
Sometimes he does, but a lot of times I'll come up with a concept, and they'll say, "Bill, do your magic." Like I said, I want to be in True Detective, so go give me some True Detective shit.
That's good
and
stuff.
that's the one I sent you
I couldn't stop laughing.
with me holding the machete with the fucking thing. All right, I forgot. Are you up to season episode 3 yet?
One.
Matthew Modine, I tweeted a picture, and this is Barn Owl Bill who did it. I said I'd like a picture of me and Matthew Modine and Stanley Kubrick on the set of Full Metal Jacket. He found a picture. He has me in there. Matthew Modine fucking retweeted it. I'm like, why would you? That's a total stranger. And you and Kubrick.
That makes Modine the man.
He probably laughed at it. It was like, fuck, fuck it.
Well, I think I had a funny little caption. I forget what I wrote, but I had a funny little caption of something like, hey, Matthew Modine, don't you think Stanley Kubrick's a dick? Or something stupid like that. And he thought that was humorous, I guess. So here's the announcement. Roy, how about some dramatic music, please? The announcement is...
Want me to do anything? Or?
Sean, play a little drums, please. We have been on hiatus at SiriusXM after 2.5 years or so of being on the air, something like that. And they put us on hiatus for the month of February, and indeed
January.
January. And we've just been informed that we will be back on SiriusXM this Saturday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Slight format change.
8 p.m. Eastern.
It's an hour-long show
Eastern.
currently. And even the 8 p.m. might be a temporary thing because I talked to that guy and he was willing to listen and maybe it'll be a different time. But anyway, so that's the show. So it's an hour, but we're going to be happy about it. We're going to be positive about it. And that's the show. And you know what? There's not a lot of people who have shows on SiriusXM, so we're excited to be back.
Very
And
excited.
that's all there is to it.
And we survived the hiatus.
Forgot to mention one thing. And if you want to go onto your SiriusXM machine, remember, tune into the OutQ station. That's where Pepper and I will be, and it's gonna be a gay show.
What?
Again, I told you format changes. I forgot to tell you that. The
Right.
guy who I had the phone conversation with just said, Davey, you do the sports thing so much. It's so good. How about you and Pepper do a fucking gay thing, So we're going to be on OutQ, 8 o'clock.
I guess he's listening to the show. That's why he put us on.
So we have a stunt planned. We will be fucking each other live on Saturday. That's going to be our first stunt. We're going in with a bang. Return with a bang. Right? Literally, right, Pep?
Guess you're doing the solo then, huh?
Okay, maybe. Gabe, you up for a banging? How about the Zach and Gabe pre-show? How about your partner there over there? This fucking creep with the
He lives
goddamn...
his life. I'll let him do what he wants.
The guy remember. You know who Zach reminds me of? For children of 1980s in the tri-state area, you put a fucking little suit on him. He looks like Crazy Eddie to me.
A little.
Insane.
Say the prices are insane. The way Sean O just said it. Go ahead, scream it.
Prices are insane.
Oh, that was horrible.
Well,
You gotta practice.
keep going.
But you know what? I love you, Zach. There's something I like. The fact that you're drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade Tall Boy. Because, like, Tall Boy's masculine. No offense. Mike's Hard Lemonade, I don't know.
It's not even lemonade. It's cranberry. It's cranberry.
Cranberry? Okay, then that's flat out pussy, dude. I didn't want to say. I always thought Mike's Hard Lemonade a little bit, you know.
He's working
a
on-
little girly.
He's working on his UTI. He's a cranberry. What?
So we're excited to be back on Sirius XM this Saturday. It happened real quick, too. And I jest, of course, it is the Opie and Anthony channel, Series
Wonderful.
206.
Hey.
XM 103, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That, again, in the coming weeks might change, but we on Sirius XM won't change. So there you go. Roy, play us a little song. Roy, to celebrate, I'm going to play you a song from a gentleman named Paul McCartney. Well, I find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me. What fucking key are you playing, pal?
Speaking words of wisdom.
Let it be. Here you go.
We pull back a gate.
And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Come on, Pep.
Let it be.
Yeah, let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be pepper. Let it be.
I remember that in the original song.
And when the tuna can cock comes, sees the world of pee. Pee and jizz come out of Pepper's dick. But sometimes blood comes out too. Blood and jizz and piss. But shit never comes out of Pepper's dick. Everyone now. Pepper's dick. Pepper's dick. Pepper's dick. Pepper's dick. No. Shit never comes out of Pepper's dick. Do you like that song? That was for you. I wrote that yesterday. I wrote that after. Did you see that Paul McCartney?
Yesterday?
Yes, today. Okay, just now. Okay, just now as Roy was playing
I was
this.
going for,
He was
for
a song.
segue.
Yesterday, all my peppers seem so far away. Pepper doesn't like when we talk about fucking kids. He doesn't like pedophilia.
It's good for our career.
Okay, that's enough.
Star Wars. That's good.
So we're. By the way, I'm seriously considering adding another podcast.
Oh?
And the podcast is the Dave and Gabe Star Wars podcast.
I am all for that.
I would include Pepper, Sean, and Roy.
Yeah, that's
and even
fine.
Zach, but they have absolutely no desire to help us.
Nope.
Because I'm telling you, I'm listening to these Star Wars podcasts. They're not good.
Not good?
I listen to Forcecast.
Force Cat.
And what do they talk about? Just Star Wars news?
I hope so.
The guy's like, okay, this is what they did the last episode. They go, today's episode's all about John Williams. I'm like, great, I love it. That's a great topic. Then they proceed to say, that John Williams song in Empire Strikes Back, where the spaceship comes over the head, that was really cool.
Are they playing
Here's a
the
sample.
music? Oh,
Here's
yeah.
a sample. And they go and they play the entire 6-minute orchestration song.
They shouldn't even be able to get away with that.
Yeah, they
You
got
can.
advertisements?
On podcasts, you can. And they do have advertisements.
Oh.
Forcecast does very well.
I hope they have permission.
All right. Next topic is this gay dude for Missouri.
Oh, not me.
Michael Sam.
Elway says he has no problem with it.
Now, this guy's a defensive...
That's all I need.
He was the defensive player of the year for the SEC.
Yeah.
This is a real football player here.
Yeah, but they're also saying that he's really undersized.
Yeah, okay. Timeout. Manti Te'o got drafted, what, 3rd, 4th round?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay, and Manti Te'o nominated for Heisman. All I hear when we watch this college football is how great the SEC is and how phenomenal SEC defense is spectacular. You're saying that this specific guy is the best of all of that? That guy, A, should be a first round. See, I think the fucking spin is already happening. He's undersized? Wait, he wasn't undersized when he was the fucking SEC Player of the Year, was he?
The SEC is a little different than the NFL. A, B, they were saying that
Not
he was...
by much.
They were saying...
You put one of those SEC teams against the fucking Browns. I'm taking Alabama over the Cleveland Browns. Sorry.
Don't hurt the Browns for no reason.
I'm sick of them.
Why would you be sick of the Browns?
I'm sick of the way they're handling their organization. They don't know what they're doing.
It's par for the course. They haven't known what they were doing since they fucking restarted the franchise.
I hate the people who are in management or in a corporation who feel like they have to make little changes just because they got a job. Sometimes shit is working. You don't fuck with the shit that's working. That Grodnow, or the coach, Grodnowski, whatever his fucking name was.
Chazinski.
Supposed to be. This guy came highly recommended by big time guys. What the hell are you guys doing?
Jesus, Zach. God damn.
Zach's over there.
Zach, what are you doing?
What are you, a beer? Sean, just say you need a beer in the microphone because I'm looking at pantomiming.
Well, Gabe was ruining the show.
I was
Just
coughing. I was coughing.
Look,
I didn't wanna
Chazinski
cough
was.
into the mic.
We don't care.
Okay.
Everyone, we just don't give a shit. Chazinski came highly recommended. Yeah, he was a lifelong Browns fan. He was said that we're trying to build something when he came into the organization.
Yeah, but I mean,
he
this is a
lost
guy-
two quarterbacks throughout the season.
Exactly, and this is a guy who built Belichick and all these people.
And the guy who owns the
Holmgren.
team. The guy who owns the team is going to prison from the looks of it. I believe embezzling money. I don't know for
Allegedly.
sure, but
Well,
I know
allegedly.
they're looking into him.
This is what I fucking hate. Is
Obviously,
that
it's bad. Yeah.
so? You know what? I'm done with you, Cleveland. We're protesting Cleveland. Gabe, write a note to Cleveland and say we're
not.
protesting.
To the mayor of
They're the second
Cleveland.
best wide receiver in the game. It's crazy.
Not the people, by the way. Gabe, don't protest the people of
No.
Cleveland.
No.
Just the Browns organization until that owner goes to fucking prison. Okay? And I want him to share a jail cell with Mr. Aaron Hernandez.
jail
and
cell?
I want AH to butt fuck that guy. Okay? Because that guy took a beautiful organization in the Cleveland Browns, an absolute, one of the great organizations in the NFL, and they are total shit right now, and that's really what they are. They're LA Clippers of the '80s.
Well, when haven't they been total shit? I mean, it's just a bad franchise.
A long time, dude. They had a lot of success in the '80s. They had Jim Brown, for Christ's
In the
sakes.
80s?
1983.
In the 50s, in the 60s, Jim Brown. But my point is, the history is there for the Cleveland Browns. At some point, you can't be shitty anymore. Jacksonville Jaguars, you're like fucking 3 weeks old. I don't care if you suck. But Cleveland Browns, you had Jim Brown on your goddamn team.
They have a good defense. They have a good secondary. They have a great wide receiver. I don't know why they can't keep it together. They got rid of Trent Richardson, which apparently was a fantastic move.
I know. Trent Richardson, he didn't really pan out that much for the Colts, huh? He just sat on his fucking ass.
No, he was terrible. His average of yards were just horrendously bad.
He sucks. Fuck him. Shano, you were telling me something, speaking of the Beatles, that you have an experience with Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, I was getting it out with my wife.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Okay.
What? Well,
Okay.
this is back in the day. We
Go
weren't
ahead.
married yet.
Go ahead.
All right.
Listening to Revolver.
Revolver, okay. Great album.
We're in the middle of sexy times. And all of a
I
sudden...
hope she's listening.
all
Can
of
you
a
tell me
sudden-
what position? Just to give the audience...
Don't.
Just to give the audience a mental picture, you have to. You have to paint a goddamn brush.
I don't remember, be honest with you. But I know that...
Doggy style.
Probably. And then, Yellow Submarine comes on.
I'm a little turned on. Not gonna lie.
Sure.
Not gonna lie at all.
I know.
I'm not even sure if it's the story or Zach behind it. Just picturing him as Crazy Eddie has me a little hard. And Yellow Submarine came on while you and your wife were fucking.
Yeah, so we stopped, we laughed for a minute.
You tried to keep it classy with Sexy Time, and I went for the bluntness.
You did. But yes, we laughed it off. But it was funny. We actually had to stop what we were doing for a
You
minute. to
can't.
laugh.
That's why you can't have music. I know in movies people bang to fucking music all the time. It doesn't work.
It's
It-
worked
it- it-
before.
it's-
That's just out. That
No,
album.
it's just
has
weird.
Yellow Submarine
Even
on it.
TV, I always turn the volume down. If I know Davey Mac's going to put it in the ass or something like that, I always turn. Like one time I'm watching something on TV. Oh, did you see the show? These fucking Russian brides come over. Like these guys get mail order brides. And
Oh,
then
is it 90 days?
90 days, and then they have 90 days to marry 'em.
I've been hearing O&A talking about it. I haven't watched
Oh,
it
okay.
yet.
They're talking about it. Well, are they talking about it on their pre-show? Because if they are, then that means that we have to talk about it on our pre-show, starring Zach and Gabe.
Where's Gabe and Zach?
You got a demotion. I look at Crazy Eddie over here. How can I not have his name first on the marquee? So you think this Michael Sam, the gay Missouri player who's come out, he says, I am flat out gay. A, do you think he'll get drafted? And B, if he does, will he make the team? Chris Pepper Stanley.
He gets drafted, he makes the team.
You do think so?
Yeah.
And guesses? Any guesses? I'll tell you who needs a fucking defensive end. I'm not going to be embarrassed to say it.
I was thinking the Seahawks, honestly, because they love taking guys in late rounds and developing them.
Yeah, but I mean, they just won the Super Bowl. They don't need help. I'll tell you who needs help. Defensive ends. New York Football Giants. And guess what? I don't care. You suck all the dick you want. And I don't care. I don't fucking judge. I'm not like Gabe over here who hates the shit out of Jews.
What?
I am just a peaceful guy, man. That's why I fucking toke up, baby. We're all just one, ain't we? We're all just one fucking big, huge 4 billion human amoeba.
Is that right, Beth?
Just moving at once.
Closer to 8 billion.
8 billion on this planet?
Yeah, it's
Holy
between 7 and 8.
Did you know that, Pep?
There's like 8 billion
I
just
don't
in
know.
China or India.
There's a billion in China, a billion in India.
Fucking India.
What's wrong with India?
A billion people in that little shithole.
It's a lot of India.
It's pretty big.
Stop it. China's at least huge.
Yeah, so
India's
is
like a fucking, it's like a little tiny peninsula. I saw Slumdog Millionaire. There's dogs and garbage all over the place.
Garbage here.
It was called a subcontinent. It's pretty big.
Let me guess. The next fucking Olympics will be in India with the fucking dogs and garbage all over the place, huh?
Drink of that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out, International Olympic Committee, otherwise known as the IOC.
Did you see the opening ceremonies?
Yeah, it was all right. The one snowflake didn't go off, or the
that
one
was funny.
ring.
But I thought it looked pretty cool.
I thought it was great, man. All the projections on the ice. It's
it was-
freaky, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought it looked
Well, it was.
pretty cool.
But everyone
I just like
started
the word
attacking
freaky.
it for not mentioning Stalin. But what were they supposed to do? Talk about
They disowned.
Yes.
Communism?
What the hell? And yes, and this is an ode to Joseph Stalin. And as you can see, there's 4 million dead
Thanks.
Jews
It was 15 million.
on a cart. How many?
It was about 15.
15?
600,000.
What are you, like Mr. fucking Facts over here?
I just remember. What did you just say, Roy?
I don't know. Those numbers are not written in stone.
Are you?
You're coming off as a Holocaust denier, so stop it.
And this isn't even the Holocaust.
Quiet down for a second. I have some breaking news.
Well,
Shirley Temple dead at the age of 16. What a fucking
what?
What year are we doing this? podcast?
24 years ago today. I want you to do the math.
Such
I want real guesses, and I want bullshit Roy Schaefer fuck twat shit.
What?
Which means he dresses up like a clown and tries to fuck things.
That's you.
Oh, that's me.
That's a combination of you and fucking stuff guy.
All right, listen up.
Yeah.
24 years ago today, something massive and historic, and I see you looking at my paper. I
already know it.
happened in sports.
Listen to the pre-show.
Now that I think about it, Sean O got the goddamn show prep, so you're out too. Roy,
Yeah.
take a guess. 24 years ago today, something massive happened in sports.
It was 24 years ago today, Sergeant.
I hate him,
Sergeant.
and I'm just moving on from him. Gabe, please take a guess.
I believe something to do with Mike Tyson. Am I correct?
You're very good, Gabe. What happened?
He cheated too. He fucking looked.
Did you look at my paper, you cocksucker?
Totally did.
You did. You did. He looked at the paper.
I totally didn't.
He was arrested for rape.
24 years ago today, Mike Tyson was
Beat by Buster Douglas.
defeated by Buster Douglas.
Oh.
God damn it!
And that was the end of one of the best reigns in heavyweight history.
Are you upset, Sean?
Mike Tyson
Can't compare to
was the
Muhammad
best
Ali.
champ ever.
All right, what?
Ever.
I think Sean was on speed tonight, Pep. What do
It's
you
because I
think?
sold it to him.
Allegedly.
All right. I thought we were going to talk about that.
24 years ago. Never was the same, even though he actually, people forget, he did win a belt. But yes, very shortly after that, I think in 91 was the rape charge. He's off to prison and all that shit. That was the end of Iron Mike Tyson.
He's made hell of a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
He's
the guy's
loved.
still in the limelight.
Did you see
Buster Douglas, for that matter, has totally disappeared. He beats Mike Tyson
He's dead.
and literally gained 180 pounds. Couldn't get in shape for the Evander Holyfield fight, so literally he beats Tyson, and his next fight, he's like 40 pounds overweight, and Holyfield destroys him. And he was never heard from again, basically. I mean, he lives, he's big and fat, he still uses his Mike Tyson money, and he sits like in a little like shack somewhere in the South, and that's all he does.
Sally still has that
Stop
Mike
it.
Tyson money.
You stop that. Mike Tyson was our best champion.
Did you see the Mike Tyson HBO special where they filmed his?
Yeah,
His one-man
I
show,
saw
yeah.
it. I thought it was good. His Broadway special. He does a great job.
I guess he didn't commit that rape, huh?
No. I'm surprised he can do that, though. I was actually impressed.
Well,
He's a
he
fucking
kind of
boxer.
glossed over it though. Like,
No, I'm just saying the way he's able to talk. Does he have a teleprompter?
He's a good speaker.
Oh yeah, there's a big screen in the back of the theater.
Yeah, I was gonna say this seems impossible,
But
but
you could also tell where he was screwing up. I mean, he screwed up plenty of times.
oh, he
during
did.
It.
I was drunk when I watched it.
Just
You weren't
sad.
high?
20 years ago, something happened
1994.
with Michael Jordan.
I was gonna say.
What happened?
Space Jam came out.
Space Jam.
His first sneaker came out.
Very close.
Oh, his Hanes underwear commercial came out.
You got it, baby. Did you know that?
I swear to God, I knew that.
You did?
Yeah, I did
and
not-
Did you
I-
look that up anywhere?
I did not look
because
it
it's
up anywhere.
absolutely fucking wrong. Jordan signed his contract with the White Sox.
I still have.
I was close.
I still have a.
Socks are yes.
I have that.
You had a 202
Rookie
average,
card.
right?
I have his rookie card for the.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, you should think about selling that shit.
It's like $30. There's baseball cards aren't worth anything.
$30. That's 4 packs of 6 in New Jersey, baby.
I don't live
That's
in
4
Jersey.
packs of Marlboro Reds.
That's 2 in New York City.
Give me the $30. I'll buy you 3 packs.
Really?
other
You're
pack,
so
you
so
know.
good to
He'll
me.
get
Yeah, the other pack, maybe I'll take for myself. Okay, big deal.
I got the card in my room actually,
Do you really?
autographed.
Can you go get it?
Go get it for us, please. Thank God. Thank God he's leaving. I just needed some peace and quiet. Now, if we can get Zach out of here, my whole life will be complete. Oh, great. Now Sean knows
Sean's
on
on
the
the
keyboard.
keyboard.
Did you see The King? Richard Petty. I know we don't do a lot of NASCAR talk, but this just made me chuckle.
I didn't see this.
Richard Petty speaks about Danica Patrick.
Finally.
If everyone else, they say, what are the chances she'll win a NASCAR race? Not even Daytona 500, just a NASCAR race. He says, quote, if everyone else stays home, yeah, she'll win. If everyone else stays home.
That's rough.
Sean.
She doesn't deserve that, man. She
He
just
said-
lost the GoDaddy thing.
He furthermore says, if she'd have been a male, nobody would ever know if she showed up at a racetrack. This is a female deal that's driving her. Ow!
This guy's being real heel.
That's this guy.
Yeah,
That's Richard Petty.
That's good heat.
There's Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. These are the absolute kings. What are you doing here?
He's got his
Go
cards.
sit, because we got Q&A coming up right now, baby.
We're almost done.
That's a very bold decision by you, Roy.
Fucking time it.
Roy just.
right there.
What?
Time's right there.
No, that's 10 minutes fast.
All right.
The pre-show, baby.
Don't put
Pre-show.
a wrinkle in those.
Great.
These are all Michael Jordan cards?
Yeah, I collect Michael Jordan cards.
Can I have a couple?
That's awesome.
Absolutely not.
That's cool. Which one did he sign?
And why do you have these Jordan cards?
I collect Michael
These are kinda
Jordan
nice.
cards. Yeah,
Are there like Michael James Haynes?
it's one of my things.
I love the smell of new cards, dude. I always did. I had a great fucking baseball card collection. I go off to college. My mom throws all my baseball cards and my 60, and yeah, I know this is pussy, my 60 Archie comics away.
Ah, that sucks.
Oh,
They were worthless.
I got Archie.
They weren't worthless. I liked them.
got Archie.
I liked looking at them.
They sound
My
worthless.
entire baseball. So you know what I said? I will never be an Archie comics or baseball fucking fan again.
You are a baseball.
Done. Baseball card fan. And I never bought it. It's the same thing that happened to me with Fish. I had the first 5 Fish albums. My friend Murph came over. I hope he's listening because I know you fucking took them before you went to San Diego, you piece of shit. As soon as he did that, I said, well, I'm out. Goodbye. I'm never going to buy another Fish album now. Because he ruined it. I have to rebuy my 5 albums. No, that's it. I'm done.
What year was that happened?
98.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't have gotten off Napster at that. Well, no, I think Napster was around
It's
then.
probably around, but I'm
Yeah.
fucking half retarded with that shit. I don't know. I don't even know how to do Soul Seek or any of that crap.
And you work for a technology company?
Yeah, I do. I do a great job. It's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I can barely use a calculator. We have a thing where people email us, Roy Schaaf. We have a thing where people email us, and it's called the Davey Mac Q&A.
You got the Q. We got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
This is from Al Cougar, who says, I recently watched the episode of 30 Rock titled Larry King, and in the cold open, Tina Fey uses the catchphrase, what? Furthermore, JB Smooth is ripping you off, and so is the iPhone cookie guy. Al Cougar.
Everyone's ripping you off. huh, Dave?
Kalamazoo. Do you see the email? So I just want to tell Tina Fey iPhone Cookie Guy, and JB Smooth. I want $3 million by sundown Thursday, or Pepper will shoot you in the fucking head. You can consider that a threat if you want.
Just put him
Please
on
don't.
Why not just put him on the hit list?
This next one is from the Davey Mac Q&A.
You got the Q. We got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
Ken Mills says, I don't think this question has ever been asked of everyone on the show. What is the lamest sport? You can keep it to basic world sports or extend it to Olympic, extreme, and fringe sports. Pepper?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, why?
It's just played by a bunch of assholes.
I sort of agree with that. Lacrosse people are usually the worst people at the party.
You've offended Zach.
No, I'm serious. You play lacrosse?
Ah, Zach, you dick.
The fucking Zach is wearing a lacrosse sweatshirt. It says, what does that say? Mesolowski lacrosse? Of all the sports, he chose the fucking kid sweatshirt.
Brilliant.
It's hysterical. Yeah, I don't like I didn't like a lot of lacrosse guys at Fordham, for that matter. Sean O. Well, my friend Mike Olson played lacrosse. I want to say that, and Bobby and Kevin did too. HP as well. Go ahead. Golf, and why?
Golf.
Well, tell me why. I actually like golf. I watch U.S. Open. I watch Masters. I watch. Yeah, I sit down and watch.
I don't
all
watch any of that shit.
All right, Roy.
Basketball.
Tell me why. Wait, you just gave me 80 Michael Jordan fucking cards.
Ever since he left the game, I've not been a fan of the sport.
I can't talk to him.
Don't go to Gabe.
I can't talk to him.
What?
No, you know what, Gabe?
All
You
right.
only belong in the pre-show
I'll put it
right
on the
now.
post show.
The lamest sport. The lamest fucking sport. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I'm not a big soccer guy.
What? Oh, that hurts.
I wouldn't say it's lame. It's highlight's pretty weird. I don't even know if
That's
it qualifies as a
pretty
sport.
awesome.
All right.
You can't play that shit left-handed.
I got it.
No?
Squash.
No, you gotta be-
Hold on. I got it. Squash.
That's
Because
the
it's a poor man's racquetball. It's like it's almost racquetball, but instead your racket is way smaller, like the head of
Is
it.
that a competitive sport? Like there's
Is that the indoor one?
Oh yeah.
They got
Is that the indoor one?
Yes, Sean.
Never played the indoor one.
He's on coke tonight, huh?
What?
bouncing
Are
around.
you on coke tonight?
No.
Just tell us if you are. It's no big deal. Give some to Pep. He wants a little bit. Next one on Davey Mac Q&A.
You got the Q. We got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
From Innocentius, he says, you guys have the best show anywhere. Online, on radio, on satellite.
What kind of weirdo sent this email?
Well, his name is Innocentius, so I don't know. He says, number one, Terry Francona looks like Heinrich Himmler. Number two, a friend from Hollywood claims that the Dodgers have the most fans out of any team in the USA. What do you think? That's insane.
Why?
The New York Yankees.
Yeah, come on.
I would even say, I know Cowboys is popular. You see so many fucking Steelers fans. I think Steelers might be the second, or
No.
Lakers.
It's Yankees, dude.
See, I would put, first of all, LA, if your friend from Hollywood's got to understand, the Lakers are bigger in Los Angeles than the Dodgers. Way bigger. How many times do you see Nicholson at a Dodgers game? So you can't tell me that the fucking Dodgers, when they get beat in their own town. For me personally, I think you gotta go like a Celtics, a Yankees, a Red Sox, a Cubs, a fucking, what else in football? Steelers,
Old teams are going to.
Are we going world?
The most
Packers,
Worldwide?
world, no, American-wide.
Oh, okay.
National.
Nationwide.
National, it's the Steelers. Worldwide, it's the goddamn Yankees.
All right.
Maybe
Sean
the
O's into
Sox.
it tonight. Sean O and his fucking cokehead are into it tonight.
Stop.
I'm just
Call
kidding.
me-
As a sports, and then finally, as a sports master, you can personally disband the Devil Rays, Royals, Twins, Astros, Braves. Which team would you disband? I believe I already brought that team up. The Jacksonville Jaguars have no business. Why they haven't moved that team into Los Angeles by now, especially because Florida already has the Bucks and the Dolphins. They have an NFC team. Get the Jaguars out.
Did you hear the owner of the Rams, St. Louis Rams, is bought a bunch of land right outside L.A.?
That makes sense. They used to be in L.A. Quite frankly, St. Louis has never taken a hold of that team. That's the baseball city.
Sam Bradford's never taken a hold of that team.
Pure and simple. Yeah, Sam Bradford sucks too. Last one, Davey Mac Q&A.
Q&A. We got the Q. You got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
This one is from Peter Tushy. I'm assuming that's not a real name.
Touche.
Peter Tushy.
Touche.
French.
It says, no, it's spelled Tushy, Sean.
He's saying it right.
Question, guys. How long would it take for Dave and Pepper to ejaculate if they were jerking each other off? So Peter Tushy chimes in.
Ready, go.
Was that you? Are you Peter Tushy?
We got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
No, I'm saying, are you Peter Tushy? Did you write that?
Tushy? You're a Tushy.
Pepper?
Whoa.
Everyone relax. Let's focus. Pepper, how long would it take for you and I to ejaculate if we were jerking each other off?
Never.
Me, I'm going to go 6.5 minutes because I'm going to want to get a job well done. You? How long would it take you?
I wouldn't ejaculate.
An hour?
Stopwatch is ready.
No.
30 minutes?
I'd vomit. I would.
You would
it
vomit.
would never happen.
That kind of counts.
Ready?
How long would it take you to vomit?
Oh, good question.
Instantaneously.
And there's your answer. It's Davey Mac
We got it. The Q. We got the A. It's the Davey Mac Q&A.
Fucking Albert Pujols. Pujols. We're starting up with that already. It's not even baseball
Instant.
season, and I can't just say the word Albert Pujols. It's just a name, Shawno. Pujols. 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 Albert Pujols. Pujols. Albert Pujols is dropping his defamation suit against Jack Clark
Oh, good.
because Jack Clark made a public apology.
Oh, I just thought he
And-
realized he couldn't get money.
And then if people don't know what the fuck it is I'm talking about, Jack Clark, former St. Louis Cardinal, accused Albert Pujols of being a PED user. And King Albert said, no fucking way, I'm going to sue your ass. Jack Clark did a public apology and then got fired. That's rough, right?
Well, he attacked Pujols. That's pretty bad.
Pujols.
Did you? All right, so, the news is so slow here in New York City in this past week.
It's like they had a goddamn Super Bowl or
The front page of the New York Post today had the story was Tanaka took a private plane from Japan to New York with his dog and wife.
the Yankees Japanese pitcher that they just signed.
The new Yankees Japanese pitcher.
Tanaka took a private plane to.
He rented a plane to take his dog and wife.
It's the way it should be. You're the goddamn New York Yankees.
He just got a $100 million contract.
So what? The Yankees always do that shit in style.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah.
It should. It's
Yeah.
expected, but that's
The
the
Yankees-
front page of the paper.
The Yankees flew him, or he flew himself.
I think he dropped $200,000 to fly.
Well, that's awesome. This guy's gonna fucking.
He's got it. He's got the cash.
Can we call him? I don't know, Asian rich. You know, I mean, are we allowed to do that? And people know what I'm talking about, right? He gets some money, he starts spending it like a maniac, buying jets and shit. Asian rich.
Rims.
You know what I mean? In the olden days, that was put on a different group of people. Hey. I have a question for you because I was just thinking about this in the car. And it actually goes with Ken Mills's question. The preeminent NBA franchise for many, many years was the Boston Celtics, of course, winning, I think 9 titles in 10 years or something to that extent. I believe right now, in 2014, the preeminent franchise is the Lakers, the awful foes of the Celtics.
You're saying all time?
Reason why is thus. Celtics, ton of championships in the 60s. Okay. Bird got 3. All right. Garnett gets 1. Okay. Lakers got 1 with, they got 2 with Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. Okay. So that's 60s and 70s. 80s, 5 with Magic. Shaq and Kobe era. Shaq leaves, Kobe wins 2. Now, and it spanned way longer. Plus, you constantly hear stories about the Lakers. When's the last time you heard fucking jack and shit about the Celtics this year?
Yeah, you're just talking about this year. They're a beat up team, so you're not.
The Lakers are the same exact thing, and they're the second or third story on SportsCenter and PTI every single night.
That's because they still have Kobe on the goddamn team. That's why.
Roy?
I just can't get over Pepper's hair.
What?
I love that you're focused on the conversation.
Look at his hair.
All right,
It's awesome.
let's just wrap it up. Let's go out.
Wow, so
I'm gonna-
awesome.
Let's go out.
You just ruined it, Roy.
I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Roy, how do I look
As
without
the
my
premier NBA team, Kobe.
This wasn't a prediction. This wasn't anything. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to go with Kobe.
What's so nice about my hair?
14.
Talk to me about my beard
Okay.
and me not having a beard and how nice I look.
I think you look very handsome.
To redeem yourself.
Actually, I think you look very handsome, David.
I've gotten a lot of compliments.
Screw the beard.
I don't
Plug
like
the
it.
weekend show.
Yes, I was waiting for Sean O to hit the music. No, you didn't, pal. But that's I know you have a little speed brain tonight.
Cocaine's
You were
a
off
little-
the rails. That's okay.
Prequel.
I actually think Sean O is maybe having a nervous breakdown. He's wearing a fucking huge leather jacket indoors. He never does that.
It's cold.
Something's going on.
I've been working him too hard.
I think we need to all sit down and talk with him after the program.
On the post show?
Anyway, there will be no post show. Sirius XM, we are back this Saturday. The Opie and Anthony channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the ONA channel, Sirius 206 XM 103. I have to thank everyone. I plan to do this on Saturday, but I'll do it right now. I believe it was I personally believe the fans and the support of the people, along with some nice people at SiriusXM in management, but I also believe you at home is what got us back on the air through your tweets and Facebook posts, because they were watching and you guys destroyed. And that's for real.
Thank you.
So I want to thank everyone at home for all the support, because it helped out. Anyway, for Chris Pepper Stanley, Roy Schaefer, shout out the pre-show gentlemen, Gabe and Zach. I'm Davey Mac. Good night!